Welcome to Lantern Night Tales. Tonight, I bring you a tale from the time before time, when animals still spoke in full sentences and the gods walked with bare feet on red soil. It is the tale of a man who dared to steal fire, but not for himself. This is the story of Kalumba, the man who borrowed fire from the sky. Long ago, the earth was not warm. The wind was sharp, like a broken shell. The nights dragged their shadows across the land, and even the lions shivered beneath the stars. People lived in whispers, not words. They ate what the trees dropped and drank what the clouds forgot. But they did not cook, they did not dance, they did not sing, because they did not have fire. Fire back then belonged to the sky gods, kept in golden gourds, sealed with thunder. Only they could warm their hands, only they could light the dark, and they did not share. In the village of Ntele, there lived a man named Kalumba, a hunter, a listener, a watcher of the stars. He spoke little, but his eyes never stopped moving. He had seen what cold did to the old and the small. He had watched mothers wrap babies in ash just to keep them warm. And so one night, as he sat staring at a pile of dry wood that would never burn, he said to himself, "If they will not give us fire, I will go and borrow it." Kalumba went to the edge of the world, where the earth tilts upward and even the wind forgets its way. There he climbed the tree of birds, an ancient fig that stretched into the clouds. He climbed past the nests of the sky eagles, past the silence of old wind, past the point where even names fall away. And there, in the realm of the sky gods, he found it. A flame. It danced inside a gourd the size of a drum, glowing, waiting. He reached out. But a voice, deep as the ocean floor, said, "What do you think you are doing, child of the soil?" It was Nzazi, god of lightning and keeper of fire. Kalumba knelt, bowed, and said, "I have not come to steal. I have come to borrow. My people are cold. My children do not laugh. Let me carry fire for them." Nzazi laughed, a sound like splitting mountains. "Borrow, and what will you give in return?" Kalumba thought. Then said, "My voice, my sleep, my name. Anything, except my people's hope." There was silence, then a nod. Nzazi said, "Very well, you may take the fire. But know this, every light you bring into the world will shorten your time in it." Kalumba descended with the flame wrapped in goat hide, his hands already blistering. When he reached Ntele, the people gathered. He placed the fire on the earth, and the wood blazed. Eyes widened, babies stopped crying, old women began to hum, men danced without knowing why. They cooked, they sang, they saw each other in the dark. They became people again. And Kalumba smiled, but only for a moment, because as Nzazi had warned, with each new flame lit, Kalumba's shadow shortened. Every fire in every hut cost him a breath, every song by the firelight a heartbeat, until one morning he sat by the last log, old, silent, light flickering in his eyes. He said to the children, "Keep the fire, feed it with stories, wrap it in your songs. Never let it forget where it came from." And then, like a coal dropped into water, he was gone. To this day, when lightning strikes dry wood and the rain is too slow to reach it, people say Nzazi still remembers Kalumba. He honors the debt. And when you sit by a fire and hear it crackle, that is Kalumba's whisper, reminding you some things are worth the burn. Tonight, you heard of Kalumba, the man who borrowed fire from the sky, not to conquer, not to boast, but to warm a people frozen in fear. Until next time, let your courage burn steady and your heart brighter than flame.